Hi, I'm Tom Spindler. I'm in charge of the English department here at SFX. We're quite unusual at SFX in that we run 3 different English A-levels. We run English Literature, English Language and English Language and Literature combined. If we take each of those courses in turn, for English Language, that's really looking at how language is used in the real world. So we look at texts as diverse as those from the world of advertising, political speeches, and also spoken language as well. And we also look at topics such as language and power, so how people use language to create power and exert power, and also language and gender, whether women and men use language differently. In the second year, you'll also learn about how language has changed over time and how children learn how to speak, so how they learn this amazing skill of speaking in the English language. For English Literature, that's our probably most traditional course, and that's quite similar to the courses that you'll have been doing for English Literature at GCSE. But what we try and do is to focus on a really diverse range of authors and writers. So we don't just do dead white men, basically. We do a few of them because some of them are really good, like Shakespeare, but we also do African literature, and half of our qualification is actually American literature as well. And then Language and Literature is our combined course. So we do some of the literary texts. So we look at texts like A Handmaid's Tale, which students really like because it's really interesting and really quite chilling in various ways. But then we also do some non-literary texts looking at a whole anthology of texts around Paris. In terms of assessment, all of our English courses are assessed exactly the same way. So they both have 2 exams, but then they also have coursework. We're one of the last A-level subjects to still have coursework, and that varies from course to course. But it's really good if you are someone who maybe is not as confident with exams, because you get to have some of your grade already sorted by the time you get into the exam room, which our students really like. As an English department, we're really keen to give students a really broad experience of English and the language and all the opportunities that can provide. So we do lots of trips and off-site visits. For example, for English Language, last year we took students to the offices of the Guardian newspaper, and they spent a whole day writing feature articles and being taught how to use the software there. In English Literature, we run lots of theatre trips. So we've been to productions of A Doll's House and Hamlet, and we've also visited an immersive production of The Great Gatsby, which takes place in an underground speakeasy near London Bridge. And in Language and Literature, we go on a day trip to Paris to help students orientate themselves and look at the background for the texts that they study. The vast majority of our English students go on to study at university, and lots of them do subjects that are related to English. So that might be creative writing, it might be studying English language, linguistics, or English literature, or also studying journalism. Lots of our students go on to do that. Equally, the skills that you get from an English A-level, such as articulating an argument, evaluating sources, are really respected and useful in a wide range of careers. So we have lots of students who go on to study law, or even business and finance, because they go on to careers in those areas. They find the ability to use language precisely and to evaluate different texts is really valued in a wide range of career settings. So hopefully that's given you an understanding of all the exciting things we have to offer in the English department here at SFX. If you have any questions, then please get in touch with a member of the English department, and we really look forward to hopefully seeing you next September.
What I enjoy the most about English language is it's really interesting, like the topics that we learn, like child language acquisition, so like when babies are born, like how they develop language, and it's like nature versus nurture. Some linguists, they think that we're born with like mechanism in our brain that we just know it, like we're born with it, whereas other people think we're influenced by like stuff around us. So yeah, that's really interesting.
I enjoy studying English language and literature because I think it covers like a variety of subjects that are relevant in today's society. like some of the books we do, like for example The Handmaid's Tale, which talks about like women and their power, and you know, like the hierarchy of women and how this is kind of, we're living in a patriarchal society. And like other books such as Streetcar cover things like sexual desire and domestic abuse, which like broadens your knowledge and stuff, and it's very intriguing to understand and know about these things, and it makes doing your exam much easier, which is beneficial.
What I enjoy specifically about studying here is that the teachers, they're really easy to get along with, and they help you like if you need any help, and they'll do extra lessons as well, which is good.
The classes are quite small, so it becomes very much easier for you to go to your teacher when you need help, and it becomes easier for you to bounce your ideas off other students, whereas in other sixth forms, classes might be too big and you might feel too embarrassed to talk about if you have any problems. But here the classes are small and quite intimate, so you can have a better understanding of a subject.